welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Makes the catch. It's Simon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Jenkins. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Fenley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Defense in press coverage. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Strong, firm tackle.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll go to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We reached the brink. It's FIU with the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Back to throw, it's Beckham. Got his man on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. It's Finley. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll try it again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to sneak it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little extra time. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So now it's 2nd and long.
I tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Jenkins. Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Breaks the tackle. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
First down for your Bulldogs.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Timeout.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the catch, it's Singleton. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Beckham. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing. Completion. FIU will line up to punt. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentage.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Clemens. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. FIU set up with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Staten. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating. Going for it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to the right. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs! They've moved out front here in the fourth.
And it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Louisiana Tech, 17, Florida International.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to...
It's a running room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Bringing the heat. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires left. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over number 17. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Runs through a tackle. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Back to pass, it's Beckham. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Catch is made at the 15. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Unleashes one. And that one's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Got the back over the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Flying out to the left. The tag. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Sam Houston Bearcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Panthers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back? game like the one he had last week.
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. You saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another 1st down.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the 1st.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the option. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets back.
Touchdown, FIU! First score of the game goes up.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Sam Houston, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
Now, here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Dropping back, it's locked. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Torres. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
14. And first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's locked. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hauls it in. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to throw. It's locked. Finds his man. It's Makuba. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
To the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He throws one to the left. Complete downfield.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Locke. Pulls it in, it's Burns. Bounced off his feet.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's got him in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moving out of the pocket. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's locked. Makes the grab on the left. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This defense has to find a way to account for this tight end. He's working the middle of the field, and I don't know if that was a busted coverage, but there was nobody near him. That's just too simple.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Grabbed over the middle at Stone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida International. And that one will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got it behind the line. It's Makuba. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois.
On the option.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Jumped on top of the pile. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws to the back. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Off play action. Finds a man on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. It's a fumble on the play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking for room. It's Lacey. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man, it's Lewis. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for that, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Sam Houston, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these.
Lofts one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Makuba. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw to the left sideline is incomplete.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paying. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. They'll go right back to it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric one has him set up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Back at the 5.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's locked. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On the run, still looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. The short hands, it's Makuba. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Pickup of 13. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Floyd. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. So now it's second and long.
Second down.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's locked. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play.
Makes the grab past the marker. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Got to find a completion on this one. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance.